Hello friends! We're going to do some of those other Dear SuperSteph letters today because I love having emails. So send your emails in and I'll tell you my opinion. Right or wrong, nobody really cares because it's just your friend SuperSteph.
Letters for SuperSteph.
Please tell me that I'm not the only one that's quiet this time of year. So this is a message from Carla, my sister's name. No Carla, you're not the only one. January, February is always very quiet, but it doesn't matter because at the end of the year it depends how much your tax return is, and then you just work that out and see if it's worth doing your shows, and if not, get another job or get better at selling. Another job better at selling.
Letters for SuperSteph.
This email is from somebody who's anonymous. Have you ever been accused of being rude at an event? I haven't been accused of being rude at an event, but I have been rude at an event, and now I want to go back and slap myself in the face. This person goes on to say that they're from a different country and that sometimes they're not reading social cues. You've got to make sure you read the social cues, try and learn some videos on it, and always try and be happy. Happy, happy, happy. Caterpillars and butterflies happy. If there's an ounce of weirdness in your voice, then you'll come across as rude. So always pretend you're on Valium. Because that's what an entertainer does. They're entertaining. And I know it's a pain because we've all had rude customers which make us angry. But you're only there for a short amount of time. So just take that concrete, swallow it, and look happy.
Letters for SuperSteph.
This is a message from Sue. Sue says, if an agent tells me about an event that I'm available for, I'll tell them that I'll put a hold and they will let me know if it works out. I never ever turn down definite work for anything penciled in. But they never do, she says. Then I follow up with them and they always say, oh, sorry, they decided not to pursue entertainment. Have a great week. Why don't they let me know? Sue, people are pains in the bottoms with a fork. This is what I recommend you do, Sue, and this is what I do all the time. I say, dear Alan, Alan is the agent that we always work with. Dear Alan, these are the available dates. These are subject to change. Please contact us if the person comes back. Now, Alan might not like that, but Alan, you're not paying my bills when they cancel. So just say to the agent, this is the date. It's still available and not booked in. First come to put a deposit down or a booking form in, first served. Word of warning though, agents don't usually like putting money down. And sometimes you just have to live with that, to be coexisting with agents. If they give you more money than annoyance, it's a win. Ding, 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 ding. Oh yeah, it's a win. And if they don't, let them go. Let them go, let them go. I am a large lady, but I really want to play Elsa. This is a message from Amanda. Do you think I should play Elsa or stick to other characters? Look, Amanda, it's really up to you. For me, I ain't no Elsa. And I would feel embarrassed to go out dressed as Elsa because I'm 45 years old and I don't look like an 18-year-old little white girl who's got an attitude. But if you want to look like her, Anna's so much better, then go for it. Saying that though, I always recommend the characters look like the characters. And you don't want to be Elsa anyway. Go and be you, Amanda. My man, his name is Wayne and he's lovely. He plays Captain America, but his dad came over from New Zealand and was like, you're not Captain America. Look at you, you don't look anything like Captain America. You're gonna get that. So as long as you're okay with that, go for it. I did try and mention to Wayne's dad that the real Captain America is not going to be doing kid shows. I wish he were. This is a message from Jeremy. Our school's already booking for field day. I also have experience calling libraries, but I'm nervous about calling schools because I feel like they're always busy and I'll be interrupting them. Any advice? Yes, Jeremy, don't worry about it. They're always getting phone calls from random people anyway. I know this because I was a school teacher. We used to get papers from everywhere, karate clubs, drama clubs, but you do have to be persistent to stick in their mind. Some people will be really organised and book a year in advance, and some people will be like, goodness, I haven't done that, and the head teacher's onto me. And you will find this out when you phone them up and they say, sorry, we've done that about 6 months ago. Then you know, oh, next year I'll be doing it 6 months before for that particular date. But at least you'll get their email address so you can find the right person to send it to next time. Now, if you like this video, please show me that you liked it by ticking the thumbs up down below. And if you have any input for the next video, please comment below so that I can hear your point of view, as I do really want to hear what you have to say because you have also got great ideas too. This is a message from Kimberly. SuperSteph, what does churn mean? I keep seeing the words about churn and I don't understand what that means to my business. Well, Kimberly, it means the amount of people that used you and then never use you again. They just like, they sort of get churned up, churned out. So what you need to do is keep advertising to get more people in, and soon enough, some of those will not use you again, kids grow up, that sort of thing. But don't forget to advertise, because otherwise your big filter of parents and event clients sort of diminishes over time. and you need to fill that in, fill in your little funnel with advertising. All really good shows for word of mouth. I've been a little discouraged lately with my site's SEO. We're getting very little traction to our website and I feel like I'm not getting as many gigs as I could be. We are, however, getting seen in some searches as the top results, but not in the categories that extremely matter for where I need to be seen. Could anyone suggest some SEO tools that may be helpful for this situation? This is a message from Graham. Okay, Graham, I'm going to tell you a couple of things. There's not usually that many magicians or jugglers or anything like that in a city. Not that many. You've only got 20 competitors for your exact type of company. You're not a shoe shop, you're not a furniture store, you're not selling houses around the area. I'm going to tell you some tips. First one is called the long tail. You think of as many ways as possible to sell your show. Bar mitzvahs, first birthday parties, second birthday parties, 50th birthday parties, Greek weddings, and you do the long tail SEO, which is you make web pages, web page, and each web page has about 6 keywords or 7 keywords specifically for Greek weddings, entertainment, Pobulcha, that's the town near I live. You don't really need to be the top in children's party entertainment London because it's too hard. Some of those websites have been there for years. Use ChatGPT as an easy way to make web pages and fill it in with some stock images. All you need is the landing pages so that then they can click onto your real website pages. And as a side note, go to Upwork, find SEO expert and pick only a handful of keywords with your town in those keywords. If you try to be broad, you'll get nothing. Now, if you like these tips, I've got a guide on the simple steps to become a well-paid kids party entertainer as a side hustle or as full-time. Now, I believe that this is the best job in the world, especially if you love working with children. So just comment below, give me the guide, and I'll send it to you. Or if you click on the link below, you'll also get the same guide. This is a message from Julia. Julia says, I have a very small and just starting out princess company. One of my main rules is to never go into a party alone. I've just had a last minute booking and it's one of my bigger packages. I've never cancelled an event, but I've never been in an event alone. What would you do? Do you go to parties alone? Julia, yes, I do. I go to parties many, many times and I had one very weird experience. I'll tell you this. I went to this place. It was in the middle of nowhere. It was a very big house and I went in there. There was not a sound of a child, and the man opened up the door and I go in, hello, and he closed the door behind me, hello, and I couldn't hear any children and I said, is this the party? Yes. I couldn't hear him. Can you let me out please? What do you mean? And then luckily the children came down the stairs. I was terrified. So yes, you could get murdered, but the chances are very small. You've probably got more chance crossing the road and getting hit by a bus. And life's all about chances. Moral of the story, don't cross the road near any buses. And don't worry about going alone. You could probably get the heebie-jeebies if it's a weirdo guy or girl anyway. Who are we kidding? It's probably a guy. Weirdo guys. Hi SuperSteph, it's Charlie. Is it me or is these people just cheap this time of year? I get it, it's right after the holidays and this is my first full year running my business. I never had complaints about pricing or asking if I can get a better deal or it doesn't make sense for the low number of children, but I'm starting to get that right now on the phones. Charlie, some people are just cheap. There's categories. My sister has this thing where she says some people are Homo sapiens and some people are Neanderthals. Of course she knows it's not true. That would be mad, but it does help you get through life by just realizing there's categories of people and those people are not your target audience. And I know that because I'm a cheapie. There are people out there who've got no money, who spend a ton, and there are people out there who get lots of money and don't spend anything. And then there's the other people who have some sort of good moderation. You need those middle of the range people. So forget about being discouraged. That's just a category of person. Just focus on your target audience. Put your prices out there.